Call the December 16th special meeting, 10 o'clock, Brookhaven City Council to order. We're going to do an indication that we don't have any preacher tonight, or rabbi, or an imam, so I'm going to try and do it myself real quick. You all bow your heads and please remove your hats. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful evening where we're here to celebrate a new journey we're about to embark upon with the citizens of Brookhaven. I ask that your guiding hand be with us at all times, and that you please bless and comfort the families of the victims of the recent massacre up in Connecticut. And please make sure that they call upon you. You can extend your blessings upon them. I'd also ask that you bless everything that we do, and that citizens here can look upon us as an example, reflecting your greatness. I ask these things in your name. Amen. Amen. This meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll?
Councilman Rebecca Williams. Present. Councilman Jim Carroll.
Speaking. Present.
Councilman David Maxson.
Present.
Councilman Joe Gevitt.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. I'd like all of you to stand again, please. We can make the pledge. If you're in the back, you can pledge to that flag. We got one up here, too. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Try to keep my opening remarks short because I know there's some food up there, and I'll get cold if we don't get this section done first. We're going to have a couple meetings, obviously, so we'll move through this first 10 o'clock meeting. We'll probably be finished in about 30-45 minutes, at which time we'll have an opportunity to have some more music and some refreshments and talk to one another. I want to thank you all for coming out for this historic evening and morning, which will turn into morning in a little while. And look forward to having many more meetings just like this. And they're going to get a little more formalized from after tonight from this point forward. So we'll just have to make sure we get those formalities in place so we protect ourselves legally, and we make sure that the dignity of the offices that we hold are respected, and that we, through that, we respect the rights of the citizens to express their opinions and be represented. So, next item on the agenda is adopting the minutes.
Mr. Mayor, if I may, if you'll allow me to just call the agenda tonight, since most everything that's on here for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is the minutes, the approval of minutes of December 14th, 2012 meeting. The Mayor and Council have copies of those minutes.
Yes. I've got 2 copies. Somebody's missing one. There we go. All right. Okay. The motion on the floor?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
Is that a motion to approve, council members?
Yes. What else? We got a discussion. Any discussion?
Jed, he's not here today. The question of the time of these ribbon cuttings, I guess we can clarify that. The important thing, whether it's 2 or 2:30, what we see if we find anything it's 2. Okay.
All right. Any other discussion? All right. saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Madam Clerk, please enter into the minutes that the minutes have passed. Okay?
Mr. Mayor, next public comment.
Okay, we have these forms that are outside the door here. This is the way we're going to be doing things. When you have a public comment, you place your name, you just fill out the form. And we have support or opposed things on here, but some of this is superfluous. But just fill these out, and when you fill it out, you hand it to the clerk, and there'll be a podium here. We have a little podium here. We'll move for public comment if anybody has any. But that's the way we'll do it. Fill out your form, hand it to the clerk, step to the podium, you have 3 minutes. And it's not a Q&A, it's just your comments, and we'll go from person to person. So does anybody have any public comments? Okay, no public comments. Next item on the agenda.
Next item, Mayor, is consent agenda. We do not have one tonight.
Okay.
The next item is the announcements. There's no announcements from this side, Mayor. I don't know if the Mayor Council has any announcements.
I think Councilman Getty might have some thank you announcements and other types of announcements.
Yes. Well, I can tell you in very, very short order, we put together a good number of vendors from the community who are more than willing and anxious to participate with us tonight in adding to our festivities. So I would like to enter into the record those that were so free in their giving. We've got the Dollar Tree over on Beaufort Highway, donated all the balloons, thank you. Sugar Shack, the desserts are in the back, and I understand there's something special for council in there. Pub 71, again, has risen to the occasion and has contributed. Dunkin' Donuts is well represented here. We have Starbucks in the back. They were very generous with their offerings. Mellow Mushrooms and House Pizza. Great. Kroger was very, very generous, and I don't think they were duly noted for their contribution during the swearing-in ceremony. They were also contributors to that, so I do want to make note. Hudson's also participated.
Hudson Grill?
Yes, Hudson Grill. And we probably have more than enough. I think we're well handled for this evening. And council will be sending each of these people a letter of appreciation signed by each council member since we're now officially a city.
Okay. I'd also like to thank Jay Memory, who is providing the musical entertainment. Jay, if you'd stand up. You just
Honored to be here.
I went to high school with Jay, so he's from the community as well. He does this type of thing in some other municipalities and other counties where, explain what you do real quick, just so we know.
I have, for 7 years, provided a weekly concert at East Cobb Park in East Cobb, where my family lives now. And then for the past 5 years at Chastain Park, not in the amphitheater, but out in the park. And I get local sponsors to sponsor these events, so there's no cost to the community or to the government. And I look forward to possibly doing that here in Brookhaven. It'd be great for the families, and it's been a success in other places, so we'll see. But I'm excited about the prospects.
He does some, he's got a great kid-friendly show that he does. The kids love it. It's driving me crazy. And he does, regular, I'm not going to say adult, but it's regular, sets as well. So thank you very much, Jay Memory, for coming out here and providing your services.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Another announcement, Monday, 2 o'clock, we're going to have a ribbon cutting at City Hall. Welcome y'all to attend if you'd like. And also, where's JD? We have a phone number for the City Hall. We also have a website going live when?
When's it?
It will be live as of business hours tomorrow.
Our phone number is 404-637-0500.
Actually, Bob, I think when we wait, as soon as 12:01 hits, we'll be live. Actually, sorry guys. Yep. Since we're officially a city, we'll have a website.
And I want to thank and recognize a great photographer, John Dickerson, who's been documenting the whole launching of the city. And you'll see some of his pictures on the website. And he's quite a professional photographer, former UPI photographer, and a constituent of mine in District 1. And we're thrilled to have this level of talent and his contribution to documenting this launch of this historic event.
I forgot to. I'm remiss, I forgot to acknowledge A&S Sign Company, who donated our lovely sign behind us without hesitation. And also, there were volunteers that really chipped in for delivery, pickup, for helping to source materials. And then there's many other names that keep coming up, and we really appreciate. Darryl McCoon and Clayton Carroll led the pack here, and everybody else, I want to say thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it.
I want to note the tuxedo, too, in the third.
Very nice.
All right. Any more announcements?
Thank you, Joe, to our event planner.
Yeah, Joe, that's right. Thank you, Joe. We're pulling all this together. Thank you. You're welcome. Reports and presentations. Do we have any reports?
None from the staff, Mayor.
Okay. Old business?
Mayor, we have an action item, consideration and authorization to contract with and appoint an interim city clerk. And we have it right here.
All right.
I believe that it would be Belinda Demos, and I understand that you would wish to appoint her, so if you would make that announcement, and we would have the vote of the council to ratify that, and we have a vote to give her tonight.
Yes, I'm appointing Belinda Demos as interim city clerk. It'll be second in as many weeks. We might have a third the next week, so let's see. So is there a motion on the floor?
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Councilmember, that's a motion to ratify the appointment of the acting city clerk that was appointed by the mayor. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, any discussion? All right, all in favor of adopting said motion, signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay,
Mayor, if you'd like,
please enter the minutes. She's appointed. Dr. Skinner,
thank you.
Belinda, would you please stand up? This is Belinda Demos, and she'll be our city clerk.
You'll read that out. I think she'll swear in front.
Okay. Raise your right hand, please. I, Belinda Demos,
I, Belinda Demos,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully perform the duties
that I will faithfully perform the duties
of interim city clerk
of interim city clerk
of the city of Brookhaven, Georgia,
of the city of Brookhaven, Georgia,
and that I will support and defend the charter
and that I will support and defend the charter
thereof,
thereof,
as well as the Constitution
as well thereof, and as well as the Constitution
and laws of the state of Georgia
and the laws of the state of Georgia
and the United States of America.
and the United States of America.
Thank you. Ms. Williams. New business?
Yes, Mayor. Mayor, at this point in time, I have provided for all the council members and yourself a working copy that I believe you all have in a black notebook in front of you. These are the ordinances that we have prepared for your approval. These ordinances, on the whole, are the transformation of the ordinances of the DeKalb County, as well as a couple of others pieces that we've put in here for the transition. The first one is ordinance number 2012-1201. That is the consideration and approval of an emergency ordinance to provide for the continuation of ordinance and law for the city of Brookhaven. This ordinance, Mayor and Council, is an omnibus ordinance that provides that you are carrying over all of the ordinances of DeKalb County, and it provides for a methodology to translate those ordinances into city ordinances. For instance, it says where in the city county commission it should be read city council, and it matches up to the like on that. The purpose of this is that while we will be having ordinances from DeKalb County, there might be something that we would not know about that would not show up in the regular ordinance that they passed appended to something else that we would no one would have ever done, but they did it some years ago to try to fix it. And during the period of time that we will be using their ordinances and using parts of their ordinances, we want to ensure that we have reached out and taken every piece of the county ordinances to give us a backdrop for how we work.
Understood. Is there a motion on the floor?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second.
If I may, because of the nature of the ordinances that we're going to do,
Read out that.
I would ask that you make the motion in the form of, the motion would be, move to approve ordinance 2012 or 1201, the approval of the emergency ordinance to provide for the continuation of law and ordinance.
Okay.
If we could just go ahead and make a record on each one as we go through, I know it's going to be redundant, but these are the important things we're working on.
So read the tagline number and then read the bold black sentence.
If we, or at least the second half of it,
Yeah. Okay, all right.
you just
Yes.
restate your motion.
I will resend my motion.
Restate your
Let
motion.
me restate my motion. I move that we adopt, is it ordinance number?
Ordinance 2012.
Ordinance number 2012-12-00, an emergency, -01, an emergency ordinance to provide for the continuation of ordinance and law.
Thank you.
Second. Any discussion? No discussion? All right. All in favor, please signify so by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Madam Clerk, please enter into the minutes that ordinance number 2012-12-01 has been passed.
The next thing we have, Mayor and Council, is Resolution 2012-12-08. This is a consideration and approval of a resolution to adopt a moratorium. Mayor and Council, this is essentially the same moratorium that has been passed by the County Commission that will go into effect in the county's case at midnight. This would go in effect at midnight for us also. It declares a moratorium on any planning, zoning, comprehensive land use amendment, variance, special land use land permits, as well as any licensing or other permitting in the city during the period of the moratorium. It runs through January the 17th, it matches up with the county's moratorium. The county has asked that after they pass theirs, they ask that we pass a matching one. If we were not to do that, theirs by operational law 2 days from now would expire. We have a need to have this moratorium, Mayor and Council, for the purpose of us to be able to go ahead and set up the orderly transition, set up our Public Works Department, to set up our Community Development Department, for us to go through the Zoning Procedures Act for the purposes of adopting our own zoning.
Okay.
That is the reason that we need to have this moratorium at this point in time.
Do we have a motion?
Motion to adopt resolution 2012-12-08, a resolution to adopt a moratorium.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
Discussion?
I just wanted to clarify, Mr. Riley, this also includes new business licenses?
Yes, ma'am. It's all the new business licenses, new alcohol application.
Not existing.
Not existing. Anyone who has an existing application under this,
Existing license?
right, sorry, an existing alcohol license or existing business license, this mirrors the county's moratorium that allows them to go and go ahead and renew their business license or renew their alcohol license. So we wouldn't want to be in a position that one of our restaurants had not gone to get their license till the last day of December, and they're looking to have a New Year's Eve New Year's brunch, and they can't serve alcohol because they can't go get a license in the last week that they plan to do it. So it's just, it leaves that open for them to go and renew.
Any new businesses or new licenses, this is the moratorium for that.
That is correct. They'll have to wait till the 17th of January.
Gotcha.
So if somebody is getting ready to build a new house or start a new business, they really have to wait till the 17th.
They do.
Do we know if there are any imminent businesses that are pending for alcohol?
I do not know that, council member, but this was passed on last Tuesday by the CAB, and so probably everybody who wanted to go do something, they were on notice as of last Tuesday.
Right.
And so they had a run up till today to get what they needed to have done. So this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because the CAB passed it out with a date set in the future to get started on it. So they've had all this week if they needed to go get something to do.
And we can always, if we get our work done a little quicker, we can end that moratorium a little quicker if we.
We will work diligently to get it done as quickly as possible, but the transition date, as we will see after our 1201 meeting, is I'm going to ask you to authorize me to notify the county that we will start doing business on January the 17th, because it takes us, we have the 30-day notice provision in the charter.
We really don't have much option beyond this, do we?
Every city that has started a city has to have a moratorium to start.
Can this be extended if we choose not to provide notice?
It can be extended. It can be extended up to 90 days. We'll be diligent to get everything done as quickly as we possibly can, making sure that we don't do anything that we shouldn't do.
Okay, any more questions or discussion? All right, all in favor of adopting resolution 2012-12-08, please signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Madam Clerk, please enter the minutes that this resolution is passed. Number 3.
Mayor and Council, this is the consideration approval of an emergency ordinance to adopt and approve Chapter 2. I'm sorry, pardon me, I've gotten one ahead of myself. This is 2012